I reviewed The Flash as a whole when it came out, and I pretty much said everything I have to say about this messy, disappointing piece of shit movie. But there's one scene I just can't get out of my head, and not in a good way. And now that The Flash is streaming and I can rip full high-def chunks of it for my videos, I want to break this scene down to figure out why the fuck it's even in the movie. Early on in the film, the Flash is called out to Gotham to help Batman with a collapsing hospital. So Flash runs all the way to Gotham in a matter of seconds and finds the hospital is crumbling to pieces. And up on a maternity ward, a bunch of babies and incubators roll out the window and start plummeting to their deaths. It's a baffling blend of tones that don't work at all. Watching Uncanny Valley CG babies get dangerously close to a gruesome death is utterly horrifying. But there's also this weird, goofy humor in the scene, like we're supposed to find the whole thing amusing. Flash climbs up the falling debris to get to the babies, but as he runs out of energy and his super speed powers start to fade, he bypasses the babies and goes to a falling vending machine instead to have a snack, then goes back to save the babies. This is practically the opening scene of the movie. This is the first impression the filmmakers wanted to leave us with. The audience goes in, they've come to buy, they want to be hooked from the beginning and see where the tone is going to be set, and then we get this weird ass baby death fantasy played out in a color palette that looks like saturated rust. Throughout the troubled production of The Flash, DC hired a whopping 45 different screenwriters to work on the script. You're telling me 45 writers took a pass at this script and none of them could come up with a better opening than raining babies?
It was the best of times, it was the blurst of times, you stupid monkey!
As the babies fall to their deaths and Barry stops off at a vending machine for a chocolate bar, there are quick shots of all the babies in deadly scenarios, and it's deeply unsettling. One baby is about to be chopped up by a bunch of scalpels. One baby is about to get doused in acid. One baby is about to be flattened by two colliding chunks of debris. Of course the babies are all fine by the end of the sequence, but just the fact that they would put those images in your head is so fucked up. This is supposed to be a comic book movie, not a Lars von Trier snuff film. It's supposed to be suitable for kids. This is so creepy, I don't even think this is suitable for adults.
Yeah. I'm Batman.
When I went to watch The Flash on opening night, excited to see Michael Keaton's Batman back in action, and then this happened like 5 minutes into the movie, it was like, what the fuck? Who signed off on this shit? This is a $200 million tentpole movie. Warner Brothers' entire summer business plan depended on this movie being a hit. And yet, somehow, a room full of executives anxious about their bottom line and determined to play it safe were pitched this idea. A writer came in and said, we're going to send babies falling to their deaths, we're going to throw knives at one baby and put another baby in a microwave and splash another baby with acid. And the executives all went, yeah, let's go for it, man. I suppose you could say that, unlike a lot of recent superhero films, this scene from The Flash offers audiences something they've never seen before. But there's a reason we've never seen this before. It was not meant to be seen by human eyes. It's pure, unadulterated nightmare fuel. I won't harp on too much about the hideous CGI because there's been plenty of discussion about that, and it's not just an issue with this scene, it's an issue with the entire movie, but just look at how ugly this is. When Flash is using his powers, the frame turns to an even more aggressive shade of orange than Mexico in Breaking Bad, and there's this headache-inducing blur over the whole thing. Again, just really, really ugly. And apparently it was supposed to be that way. It's shit on purpose. I honestly don't know why this scene exists. Having a bunch of babies fall out of a building seems like the kind of idea you come up with when you're trying to get all the terrible ideas out of your system on the way to the good idea. And the best efforts of 45 screenwriters apparently never came up with the good idea. I truly don't understand why this scene exists, except that everyone in Hollywood has been brainwashed by Blake Snyder's Save the Cat concept. Snyder extended this concept into a book that every aspiring screenwriter has read, subtitled The Last Book on Screenwriting You'll Ever Need. The book basically says that in the opening scene of your script, you need your hero to save a cat, or a captive child, or I don't know, an injured dinosaur, or some other vulnerable thing that needs saving. So the audience, and before that the script reader at the studio, will immediately empathize with the character and want to see where their story goes. Going all the way back to Seven Samurai, it's been a time-honored tradition for an action movie to open with the hero saving some people, so the audience instantly roots for them. It's a more specific spin on Snyder's Save the Cat concept. Seven Samurai opens with Kanbei posing as a monk to save a child from a kidnapper. Hard Boiled opens with 5 solid minutes of Tequila Yun kicking some serious arms smuggler ass in a tea house. The Force Awakens opens with Finn defecting from the First Order and helping Poe Dameron escape. In all these cases, you immediately get on the hero's side and can't wait to see what badass things they do next. But the Flash's Save the Cat moment doesn't do any of that. The Flash's Save the Cat moment, save the babies falling out of the hospital, is more disturbing than exhilarating. You come out of this sequence feeling just as confused and unnerved as the nurse. It's not like, woo, yeah, Flash movie, yay, let's go. It's more like, what the fuck did I just watch?
Oh. I understand that these events can be psychologically scarring. You should seek the services of a mental health professional. The Justice League is not very good at that part yet. Trust me.
Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you liked the video. Remember to like and subscribe and click on the little bell. And also seize the day and call your mom and be kind to yourself.